Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Women's Prize for Fiction.
I will give you a clue as to who the winner is. It's a woman.
Thank you to the Women's Prize for caring about women's voices. We need women's voices now more than ever.
The prize, it has a radar out on the world in a way that the other prizes sometimes just miss.
You need to show people that there is an avenue and a pathway, and the Women's Prize does that with the raising of the profile.
For me, it was really important to support women's voices, and I think if you can, you should.
I support the Women's Prize for Fiction because it is the only prize that tries its very best to promote voices from all around the world, women's voices from all around the world, to the widest possible readership, which is a very, very valuable aim.
This is a prize I really respect because I think this is a prize that has consistently brought very good literature to the forefront.
The support of other women has been more vital to me than electricity.
It is great to feel that we're all connected. It's very much in the way that you imagine your reader when you write.
The reason why the Women's Prize for Fiction is so important is that women have great stories to tell.
For so many years, those stories haven't been heard, and to have a chance to celebrate them, it means everything.
I love the fact that the Women's Prize attacks all of these kind of stereotypes and cliches and brings really fantastic novels that people might not otherwise have read.
I think it's really important for people to support the Women's Prize for Fiction because it's still a really important prize. It focuses the spotlight on a range of women's novels every year.
The Women's Prize for Fiction is vital. I look at the last 25 years and the astonishing books that surfaced, the incredible book sales.
The Women's Prize for Fiction is important because unfortunately it's still needed.
If you want to be associated with a smart, interesting prize, you can't get any better than this.
I think in particular the Women's Prize for Fiction is incredibly important. Unfortunately, still today, women need a leg up. It shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is.
If you really want to support women, then you want to be supporting the Women's Prize for Fiction, because that encourages women to be themselves, to be unafraid to speak.
And it really matters to showcase fantastic female talent, but also to ensure that we're building a monster global sisterhood of women who have each other's backs. And for me, the Women's Prize for Fiction is a fantastic way of doing that. So join now as a patron.